Welcome to the annual flag raising, raising of the Irish flag to commemorate St. Patrick's Day and the beginning of the St. Patrick's Day week here in San Francisco. My name is Sean Ellsberg. I'm here as a member of the Board of Supervisors, but also representing our mayor, who is, well, a little indisposed today, by a number of representatives from the Board of Supervisors. David Chu, the president of the board, is somewhere back there and is working his way up here. Devin Dufty, representing District 8, is also here. And hopefully they're hearing us and working their way up here. Senator Mark Leno from San Francisco is here. The Consul General representing Ireland, Jerry Staunton, is here. And of course, this year's Grand Marshal, Senator John Burton, is with us today. I will be asking these folks to say a few words with us, but first we've got a few presentations we need to make. First, I'd like to bring up Dermot Philpott from the United Irish Societies.
Hey. Hey, Dermot. Good man, Dermot.
And I think we all know there would not be a St. Patrick's Day parade, there would not be St. Patrick's Day activities if not for all of Dermot and the United Irish Society's great work. So Dermot, thank you for all that you do. Don't walk away yet. And on behalf of the mayor, I'd like to present you this proclamation that declares this week Irish Heritage Week in the city and county of San Francisco. And now, really my pleasure and my privilege to present an award on behalf of the mayor to our Grand Marshal this year, a gentleman who really needs no introduction in City Hall, doesn't really need much of an introduction in San Francisco because we are all, as San Franciscans, beneficiary of his career and his legacy of great works. And I'm really excited that the United Irish Society selected Senator John Burton as our Grand Marshal this year. Senator Burton.
Thank you very much, Sean. Thank all of you. I'm going to be very brief. This is a tremendous honor for me, and my only wish would be that my mother was here to see it. She wouldn't believe it, but she would. She'd be very proud indeed. And as I said at the dinner, her father, who used to talk about St. Patrick's Day, and said he did a wonderful job driving the snakes out of Ireland, but he ought to come back and drive the British out of the 6 counties. So with all respect, guys.
Thank you, Senator Burton. One of the great traditions of the St. Patrick's Day Parade is that in addition to having a Grand Marshal, we also have honorary Grand Marshals, recognizing individuals and their families, individuals of folks who've passed away in the previous year, and recognizing them for the wonderful work they did for the city of San Francisco, and recognizing them for their contribution to the Irish community in San Francisco. And this year, our honorary Grand Marshals are Mike Scannell and Zara Whalen. And for their families, we also have certificates of honor. President Chu has joined us, Supervisor Dufty has joined us. Thank you for being here. And now, turning to my left, we're still going to let him speak, even though there isn't a speck of green in his outfit. I'd like to introduce Senator Mark Leno.
Hey, Mark! Thank you, Sean. It's great to be with everybody again on St. Pat's Day, and excuse my sartorial blunder. It is really an embarrassment. And it's about time we saw John Burton in a sash. Thank you. All right, I'm official. But it's a gathering of the family. It's wonderful to see our fire chief, Joanne Whitehay. Thank you for being here with her family. I love to recount that it was a few years back, as I was preparing for the parade, I went to the corner rental car place where I usually would get a standard Mustang convertible for it, hopefully a green one. But that year they said they were all out of the convertibles, and all they had left was a Jaguar convertible, but they were happy to give it to me at the same price. I thought, well, I don't mind that one bit. So we were on 2nd Street, we turned the corner onto Market, and suddenly I heard boo hiss. And I'm looking around and I realized suddenly someone screamed, British! And I had a politically incorrect car for the St. Patrick's Day Parade. But I'll be out there again tomorrow. As much as we need the rain, I have confidence that the clouds will break and the sun will shine on the Irish tomorrow. It's great to be with you all. And congratulations to our Grand Marshals and Honorary Grand Marshals and Council General. Good to be with you.
Thank you, Mark. We've now been joined by Supervisor Carmen Chu, who I think represents a great majority of the sunset. And since Senator Leno started us down the track, I always like to take the opportunity at this event to recognize those Irish-American department heads here in the city. And of course, we've got Monique Moyer from the ports. Nikki Callahan from the Department of Human Resources. May be retired, but I think we all know the retirement system wouldn't be what it is without Claire Murphy. And I think other than the Mayor's Chief of Staff, Steve Okawa, I think that's it. So thank you to all of the department heads for being here. And now I'd like to bring up Dermot to say a few words on behalf of the United Irish Societies.
Thank you, Supervisor. Grand Marshal Burton, Consul General Staunton, Supervisor Ellsworth. 159 years ago this month, the papers finally took note of the St. Patrick's Day Parade. And it said that on Kearney Street, a group of stalwart Irishmen marched carrying cricket bats. Well, now we know, those from Ireland know that they were not cricket bats, they were hurling sticks as part of our national game. But anyway, the gift that St. Patrick gave to us has traveled all over the world and to San Francisco, where priests and nuns and Irish people established or helped establish many of the parishes in the city that today are part of strong communities. Schools grew up around the churches, universities grew, hospitals grew, and a lot of this is largely due to the faith that the Irish brought with them, the memory of St. Patrick that came to this country. So tomorrow as we parade down Market Street, up Market Street to City Hall, we do it to honor a man who's an icon to the Catholic faith all over the world. So we invite everybody to be in the parade tomorrow. I would like to recognize a few people here who have helped to make this a very great occasion. Danny Campbell, who is on our board. Danny's with the Sheet Metal Workers Union, and he helped to set this whole thing up, and we really appreciate it, Danny. Thank you. Other members of our board that are here are Mark McAuliffe, who's the Vice President, Sean McGarry from the Carpenters, Jim Bresnahan from the Bricklayers, Catherine Lenahan, and of course, Kay Mebach, who is our recording secretary. We have other people here who have historically been here with us, and we should recognize them. One is J.J. Whalen, of course. He is one of the honorary Grand Marshals this year. We have Commissioner Mel Murphy from the Department of Building Inspection, also born in Ireland. We got John O'Rourke from the Electricians. Manny Flores, one of our great friends from the Carpenters. Luke O'Brien, Commissioner from the Small Business Bureau. Bill Brown, recently retired from the Stationery Engineers. And we have FX Drolly from the Stagehands Union. So thank you all for being here. And, oh yeah, and of course we have Angus McCarthy hiding over there in the corner. Angus, don't hide like that. From the Residential Builders Association. And also a commissioner on the Immigrant Rights Commission, not riots, rights commission. So thank you very much. Hope to see you all at the parade tomorrow, and I hope Steve Cobb is there up at the head, as he went to, was one of the great people who went to Ireland with us, with Mayor Newsom, just a couple of years ago. So thank you very much, and we'll see you at the parade tomorrow. Thank you.